most respected officers and my dear cadets, I am very happy to meet you again. I am Lieutenant Dr. Kalairasi. I hope you are all enjoying this learning process, that is 5-day online workshop on NCC. We are standing in last day of this program. Today we are going to see a very important objective of NCC and outcome of NCC, that is SSB procedures. Dear cadets, SSB stands for Service Selection Board. The main aim of NCC is to provide a suitable environment to motivate the youth to take up a career in the armed forces. It is a credit to the NCC C certificate holders can face direct SSB interview without any qualifying written examination. Service Selection Board is an organization that assesses the candidates for becoming officers into the Indian Armed Forces. They evaluate the suitability of the candidate for becoming an officer using a standardized protocol of evaluation system, which constitutes of personality, intelligence test and interviews. The tests are both of types, that is written and practical task-based. How to apply for SSB? By qualifying, written examination will be conducted by National Defence Academy, Naval Academy Exam, Combined Defence Service Examinations and Air Force Common Admission Test. Through that we can apply for SSB. In another way, by applying various Army, Air Force and Navy courses, Technical Graduate Course, Technical Short Service Commission Course, NCC Special Entry Scheme, Joint Advocate General University Entry Schemes, etc. Especially the cadets with C certificate can attend SSB interview under the NCC Special Entry Scheme. The personality of the candidate is observed by the officers using various tests for the candidates like psychology, interview and GTO task. There is no right or wrong answers in SSB, as every individual acts in different way to the same situation. The aim is to check whether the candidate is right fit to become an officer in the defense force. Selection process of SSB. The selection occurs over a 5-day process. Day 1 involves a screening test. Day 2 involves psychological test and day 3 and 4 group tasks and day 5 compilation of results and conference. This is the concept of pronged approach towards selection of candidates in SSB, that is 3 concepts: Vacha, Mansa and Karmana. Vacha denotes analyzing the speech by interview. Mansa denotes analyzing the thought by psychological test. Karmana denotes analyzing the action by group testing. According to that concept, we will move on to the day 1 process. Generally, the candidate has to report at the railway station in the morning, and from there candidate are escorted to the board by one of the SSB official. And then it will comprise of an intelligence test, picture perception and description test, that is PPDT, and filling up of personal information questionnaire, that is PIQ forms. First one is intelligence test. In this, candidate's ability is checked whether they are capable to solve the problem in aptitude, reasoning, verbal, etc. Time is less and candidates need to solve number of questions correctly. Mostly it comprises of 50 questions to be solved in 30 minutes. The second one is picture perception and description test, that is PPDT. In this test, a slide is shown for 30 seconds which is hazy or clear, and they have to observe it carefully for next 1 minute and have to mark a number of characters shown in the picture to write down a story on the sheet provided. Parameters can be age, sex of the character, mood, negative, positive to observe it past, present or future. They also need to identify the first character they saw in the picture, which is the main character. In 4 minutes, candidates need to write down a story which should not be confused with describing the picture. Picture description. The candidates are given back the sheets to revise the stories and are told to sit in a semicircle for a group discussion. Each candidate will narrate his stories without looking at the sheet to other candidates in a duration of 1 minute. When all the candidates are done with the narration of the story, then everyone in the group discuss and come to the common story. Though it is evident that each candidate will perceive the same picture with different theme, story, background, etc. from one another, which is called the PPDT, that is Picture Perception and Description Test. After completion of this test, results are announced. Those who cannot clear this test have to go back home, and the selected ones are retained for next procedure, that is PIQ, Personal Information Questionnaire. The selected candidates are requested to fill the biodata, which is known as PIQ. It is a very crucial part of SSB. It contains various details about the candidate, which gives the assessor an idea to judge better and to understand the personality. One must take PIQ very seriously and should fill with proper attention. Inaccurate information or too much of boasting will lead you in trouble. All the candidates should prepare themselves for the SSB interview, which is challenging in nature, but it can be cracked if proper preparation is done. Next, we will move on to procedure of day 2, that is psychological process. On second day, various tests are conducted to check the psychological suitability of the candidate to be an officer or to have an officer's like qualities. That is thematic apperception test, TAT, and word association test, WAT, situation reaction test, SRT, and self description test, SDT. First, we see about thematic apperception test. A hazy, that is unclear series of 11 plus 1 picture are shown to the candidates, where the candidates has to write down a story for the picture. The 12th picture is a blank one in which the candidate has to imagine a situation and write a story according to that. This is also called as imagination test. The pictures can consist of hero, environmental situation, different characters, etc. Candidates need to focus on what is happening in the situation or what is the outcome of the situation. The second one is word association test. This projection technique is used by the psychologist to check the personality of the candidate. In this, candidates are shown a word on a screen for 15 seconds and they have to write down the first thought which comes to their mind. Totally 60 words will be shown within the gap of 15 seconds each. The words will be very easy, which is used in day-to-day life to check the proficiency in the English language. If you cannot find the meaning of any word, candidates can skip the word and can move to the other without breaking the sequence. Candidates are suggested to write positive, friendly, and lively sentences. The third one is situation reaction test. Question paper and response sheet is given separately to response to different life situations. Reaction expected from a candidate in this test should be practical, logical, and reliable. Total number of questions asked is 60 with a time limit of 30 minutes. The test requires the important rule, which is the presence of mind. Candidates are advised to practice SRT from real life situation or news to understand how they will react if they suffer or get stuck in that situation. A good attitude, positive approach is required for every reaction without showing any fear of handling the situation. Fourth one, that is self-description test. Self-description is nothing but putting ourselves in the view of ourselves, in the view of our close ones, that is parents, teacher, and friends. Time allotted for this test is 15 minutes. Candidates need to write about themselves and what they are thinking about parents, family, friends, neighbors, etc. And also the vice versa, what they are thinking about you. Finding your strength and weaknesses before will help you in this test. Day 2 ends with this test, and then we move on to day 3 procedures. It consists of group discussion. First one is group discussion, and then second one is group planning exercises or military planning exercises, that is GPE or MPE. And next one is progressive group tasking, outdoor task, that is outdoor task. And fourth one is group obstacle race, and fifth one is half group task, and sixth one is individual lecturate, that is individual task. We will see in detail. The first task is group discussion. Group discussion is the important task of day 3, where candidates are given a topic to discuss. In this, candidates are divided into 8 to 12 members based on their chess numbers. 3 options are given to select one for the first group discussion. After selection, usually 3 minutes are given to think, and then discussion starts. After completing the first group discussion, second topic is given, which is compulsory one. The expectation from the candidate in this round is good communication skills, leadership, coordination, listening, knowledge, and most importantly, confidence. The second aspect is group planning exercise or military planning exercise, that is GPE or MPE. It is a set of problems or critical situations in which the candidate has to put up himself, engage his team or group of friends in finding the solution for those problems. Along with that, team should get succeeded in their own problem. Candidates sit in semicircle based on the chess numbers, where assessor narrates the story with a model, and written pad is given in which problem are related to stories for which candidates individually need to provide the solution, and common discussion is done to provide the solution. The third task is progressive group task. This task is about set of obstacles in ground in a specified area, in that you and your team members should cross each obstacle defined by set of rules. To cross those obstacles, some helping materials are given by the GTO, that is wooden log, plank and rope to tie these. Time allotted for this task is 40 to 60 minutes. It's a team activity, as when one task is finished, group will move to another task to finish. The difficulty level of the task also increases one by one. The fourth task is group obstacle race. In this task, the group is pitched against each other over a set of 6 obstacles with a snake-like load to carry. That is, snake-like load to carry. The fifth task is half group task. The group is divided in half. For example, if there are 10 to 12 members, then the group may be divided into 5 to 6 members. So in this situation, the candidate can able to analyze their different views to solve the task. The rules and helping materials are same like progressive group task, but the difference in the number of persons. The helping material is given like wooden plank or rope, along with they have to carry a load from one end to another end. Next, the last task in day 3, individual lecturate. It is an individual task and the candidate is required to give a short talk to the group. 3 minutes are allowed to prepare any chosen topic from the 4 given in the lecturate cards for the talk. Day 3 ends with this task. Next, we move on to day 4 procedure. Day 4 procedure consists of individual obstacles, command task, and final group task. We will see in detail what is an individual obstacles. The aim of the individual obstacles is to show the candidate's stamina level, their endurance, their boldness, their courage, and several factors. In this test, total number of obstacles is 10 and the time limit given for each obstacle is 3 minutes. The GTO calls the first candidate and orders him to ready for the task. If he blows the whistle, the first candidate will start to do the task. At his 2.30 minute, that is 2.5 minutes out of his 3 minutes, he gives another short whistle, which is a sign for the candidate who is doing obstacle as time is going to end, and also to the next person to come and stand ready for the task. If the candidate is able to complete the task in 3 minutes, is allowed to do the process. Repeating of the task is not allowed again and again. Various obstacles are there like commando walk, double ditch jump, Tarzan swing, balanced walk, jumping over drum winded by thorny wires, step-by-step jump, stepping over the screen, that is high jump, Burma bridge, hanging the rope after jumping from the ladder, rope climbing. That's all. Candidates should have good physique by doing simple exercises such as running, pull-ups and push-ups. By doing all these, candidates can perform well in the individual task. Next task is command task. Group task is conducted, which is called command task. Here candidate is the leader, where he needs to choose 2 subordinates from his group. While choosing the member, candidates has to see whether the subordinate can find the multiple solution of the task, whether he is speedy in ideas and does not hesitate in executing the plan. It is recommended that correct person should be chosen for the task, as they have to cross obstacle with heavy loads, materials, and another person is chosen who can tie rope and planks. Next one is final group task. This is the last task of SSB, where candidates need to perform really well to show their qualities. In this task, candidates need to cross only one obstacle, so it is expected that they need to very fast in their decisions to work out their plans. Good coordination is expected from members of the team, and obstacles are similar to progressive group task. The obstacles are painted in 3 colors. They are black, white and red. Areas of mud surface inside the task and colors mentioned are not allowed to be touched, which is called as out of bound areas. The helping materials given are the wooden plank, wooden log and rope. With these helping materials, several techniques such as cantilever, fulcrums, etc. are implemented to cross over the obstacles along with the group. If candidate violates the rules, they need to repeat the task again. With this, day 4 is concluded. Next we move on to day 5 programs. It consists of closing address by the Deputy President of the board and board conference and announcement of the results. In closing address, the 5th day is the last day of SSB. The day begins with the closing address, which is given by the Deputy President of the board. Before the board conference, during the address, officer will highlight the merits of selection system, explain the quality that we in the armed forces and looking for in your personality, and provide clarification to any doubts or question that may arise in your mind. This is also an interactive forum for you to put forward any problem, complaint or any suggestion that you may have experienced during your stay at SSB. Next, the second one is board conference. The board conference is the final event of the 5th day of SSB process. During the board conference, which is chaired by the president, deputy president and all the assessors, that are the GTOs, psychologists and interviewing officers who have assessed you, will be in attendance. They will be in attendance. Each candidate is discussed in detail by the 3 assessors who have examined his demonstrated performances through the specific technique independently to arrive at the consensus on the acceptability of each candidate. The detailed process of validation and counter-validation is undertaken to arrive at the final decision about the candidate. Candidate will be asked to appear individually before the board. candidates will be asked questions during the conference for which answering will be very important. The board makes final recommendation about the suitability of the candidate as well as final marks to be awarded to each candidate. The last aspect is announcement of the result. After all the candidates have appeared before the board and the result has been compiled, the technical officer and the board will announce the result. The candidates who fail to make the grade are seen off at the railway station. All those who have recommended by the board will stay on for the medical examination, which may take on 1 week. Here are some questions which will be asked from the candidate while declaring the result. Sometimes they may ask you the questions which you were not able to answer in your interview. Next one is medical examination. Recommended candidates appear before the medical board for carrying out their medical board after the SSB results. It takes 4 to 5 working days for the concerned medical hospital to complete the medical board, and after that the candidate are dispersed. President of the medical board will guide the candidates for appeal or review medical board procedures. Candidates may seek the advice of President's Special Medical Board for review or appeal in case they have been declared unfit. These are the informations about SSB procedure. The Indian Armed Forces are one of the most elite and premium military organizations in the world, promising and lively and extraordinary career path. So my dear cadets, proffering the most amazing and momentous vocational prospects to the vibrant and purposeful youth, joining the armed forces as a ranked officer mandates you to clear SSB interview, a compulsory phase, which is held within a span of 5 days. I hope you all now know what is SSB and its procedures. Yes, I express my sincere thanks to my management, principal, to giving me this opportunity to conduct this resourceful process. And I also express my gratitude to the resource persons, Captain Amala ma'am, Lieutenant Diana ma'am and Lieutenant Muthuselvi ma'am, who have unconditionally worked for the success of this course. Thank you, dear madams. Next, the learners of this course, respected officers and dear cadets, thank you very much for your support and comments towards this program. I apologize if you have met any inconveniences in this course. Please place on record in comments and give your valuable suggestions. Dear cadets, you are the pillar of our nation. Do well. All the very best for your bright future. Thank you. Thank you one and all. Jai Hind.